What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Aaron, and this is Aaron's Aquatics. So in today's video, we're gonna be covering three things. First, I wanna do a quick update on the Dream Blue Velvets. You guys have been asking for updates in the comments. Actually, quite a few of you have been asking for updates, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to get to it sooner, but we'll be doing that today. Second, I added something small to the two tanks behind me. I want to talk about those real quick before we go upstairs to look at the Dream Blue Velvets. And finally, I want to talk a little bit about the shrimps that I ordered over the weekend, because I know the whole last video was talking about that. I know you guys probably want to know a little bit more about it, so we'll go over that shortly. Okay, so just real quick, before we go upstairs, I want to talk about what I've added to the tank. And if you've been paying attention, and it's kind of obvious, that we went ahead and added caterpillar leaves, both one in this tank and another in this tank. I ordered these online, real cheap, super cheap, and they've been, honestly, I don't even know if these are waterlogged yet. I just placed my feeding dishes, and you know what, let's go ahead and take a quick look. Are you done? Oh man, wait, look, it's almost, hold on. Are you gonna float to the surface? Okay, actually, you know what? This is perfect. I'll just leave it there. That should be fine. So, the purpose of, let's go see, actually, real quick, let's just see if this one is also okay. Barely. I do have a little bit under the driftwood right there, but we'll see. Wow, I do not bring a towel with me. Mistakes were made. Oh God. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hold my hand over here while we talk about caterpillar leaves. So caterpillar leaves, from what I've done, from the research that I've done, is it seems that they're mostly used for antifungal, antibacterial resources in the tank. I mean, they also release tannins that reduce the pH of the tank. I mean, that's probably the main reason why people use these. I mean, this coupled with a with my ADA Amazonia, my pH is gonna be pretty low, so we'll have to keep track of that. And one thing before we go upstairs and look, if you can take a look. Right there in the back, dead center of the screen, there's a little plant that is sprouting. Don't exactly know what it is. Honestly, it almost looks like it's a stem of one of my rotalas, but that seems really difficult because you have to plant it from the stem and not from just like a single leaf. But we'll kind of keep track of that. Anyways, let's go upstairs and look at the blue velvets. Man, the shrimp can wait. Mochi break! Oh God, so fluffy. Please don't bite me. No. You're too tired to bite. You're good, Mochi. Come on. Boop. Okay, we are here for the Dream Blue Velvet update. Now, I wanted to go over a couple things in here while we're looking at them. So I started off the Dream Blue Velvets, as most of you know, in a kind of a tough situation. You know, my coworker ordered shrimp really early before his tank was cycled. I tried to do my best by providing kind of an environment that worked. Unfortunately, it didn't work the best. I mean, we definitely lost probably about 50% of the shrimp in total. A lot of them are hiding right now, but there is some good news. Prior to some of the die-off, we had a lot of babies. Okay, if you look right there dead center against the wood, you can see one of them. You know, there's another guy hanging out right there at the bottom, though that's like probably a full adult. But yeah, I so far count that survived probably a good 5 to 7 babies. And they've gotten pretty large right now, which gives me some hope, some really good hope that they will survive. So the next thing I want to talk about are some mysterious organisms that got inside the tank. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the screen. As you can see right here, these little dots, they're everywhere. I don't really know what's going on with them. I don't know what they are. They kind of look like scuds for anyone who's familiar in the aquarium hobby of what those are. But I don't know, they're really small. They might be smaller than a scud, but maybe some of you can help me try to figure out exactly what they are. Now, as you saw before, there was a ton of them inside that video. Now, if we look at the same spot right now, which is taken about a day later, there's only a few here and there. Okay, I don't actually know what they were. They weren't detritus worms, that's for sure. I mean, you can see right here, that little white thing, that's actually a detritus worm, which are fine. But yeah, you really can't see them as much. Now, they are still in here, but I don't really know how to handle them, if they're an issue. So that's kind of what I'm here to ask you guys. Those little dots that you saw in the initial video, do you have an idea of what they are? Are they harmful to the tank? If they are scuds, Do they really pose a problem? Is this something where I kind of want to take my shrimp out and maybe put in like a few of my tetras in here or something, just to kind of snap up some of them and then put the shrimp back? You know, that's kind of what I'm hoping you guys can give me an answer for. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about is a little bit about the shrimp that I ordered over the weekend. So in the last video, if you guys haven't seen it, go watch it real quick. Just go watch it. We talked about what shrimp I'm gonna be putting in these two 20-gallon tanks. They have not only been cycled, but they're maturing. I'm going beyond the normal cycle period, right? I think we're on 6 weeks now. And the shrimp that I decided to go with were crystal red shrimps and Bloody Mary shrimps. I'm really excited to pick them up, and I have already put in the purchase for these shrimp. A lot of people were suggesting different shrimp breeders to go with, like Flip Aquatics, Han Aquatics, different breeders on plantedtank.com, the Shrimp Spot, a whole bunch of people. People were very, very helpful. It was awesome. So I've got, for the crystal red shrimps, I have a private seller from the Shrimp Spot. This guy is awesome. He was very helpful, very straightforward about, you know, the shrimp that they have and basically everything. So we'll do individual reviews of the shrimp as we get them in. As for the Bloody Mary shrimps, I did go with another private seller, which we'll talk about again. And I think it was on plantedtanks.com is where I found him. So I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys. We should get them mid this week. That's the plan. In the middle of this week, we'll unbox them. We'll actually finally put them in the tank. I cannot tell you how excited I am. You can probably see it by now. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was supposed to be a quick update for the Dream Blue Velvets, kind of what's going to be happening later on in this week, but that's about it. Thanks, guys, for watching. My name is Aaron, and this is Aaron's Aquatics.